What's good, YouTube? It's Stay Positive, and this is my first video on YouTube. Hopefully I can make more videos if anybody likes this. And this video is going to be about the story of me taking synthetic acid for the first time and experiencing it for the first time. And so it was about like 8th grade summer, and on a Friday, you know, everybody start the weekend off. And I was with my dude Duffy, one of my tightest friends, and I was like, we're just smoking, chilling, you know. It was right after school. My friend's already taken Duffy. He's already taken synthetic acid before. He went to the hospital for it. That's why you don't take it. I do not advise taking synthetic acid. It's terrible. So I was like, yo, I want to trip with you, dog. Like, I haven't tripped before. I want to trip with you. Hopefully this shit would be crazy and fun. And stupid as we are, he said yes, even though he's gone to the hospital before already. He was like, okay. And then we searched for it. We call our friends up. Nobody has it. And then I hit up this dude that I was acquaintance with and really wasn't really tight with him. And then he was like, no, I don't have anything, but my friend has some. I was like, all right, can I have his number? He's like, yeah. And then I call up his friend, and it's Ronnie. I'm cool with him. He's a friend of mine. And I call him. I was like, yo, you got some Sid, homie? And he's like, yeah, I got some. I'm about to get like 10 tabs an hour. I'll hit you up. And I was like, all right. Then we're just bored. We're smoking, whatever. And then we go to McDonald's. I think we go because we're hungry. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. But I go to the bathroom, come out, sit. My friend's somewhere like ordering or in the bathroom. And I look in the corner and I see this dude, this long ass hair, braids in his hair, tall, big dude. He just in the corner, like kind of like trying to hide. He had an orange juice, a little orange juice bottle, and a big glass bottle of vodka. I'm not sure what kind of vodka, but it was vodka. And he put it on the table. He's like, you can tell he's buzzing. You can tell. And then he's just putting it in his orange juice. And so after that, we just leave. We laugh about what we just saw, or what I just saw. And we wait for Ronnie, and we're just sitting on the benches next to Food Line. He calls me. Then he calls me, and then I'm like, meet me at Food Line, next to Food Line at the benches. And he comes, and we're talking. I buy the tab for $10. And yeah. And then I was like, I don't want to take him right now because I need to make sure I can stay out all night before I take him, because you got to plan ahead if you're going to take any sort of psychedelic, because most of them last long, and I'm not saying all of them last long, but most of them do, especially acid or LSD or shrooms. They last a couple hours. And I was like, I'm going to try to stay out tonight. And usually my parents say no. They're very strict. They were at the time anyway. I was young, so yeah. And then I call him. I'm like, can I stay at a friend's house? And they're like, no. And I was like, please, come on. I'll be home early in the morning. And then I finally got him to crack. You know, that's what you do when you're young. You just beg, you know, being annoying. And they either give in or get pissed and make you come home right away. But they gave, and then I stayed out that night. And then we go to this like pool house. And this pool house is important in the story, because you'll see. And we just go to the pool house, and it's like a neighborhood pool house. You're not supposed to be in unless you're in the neighborhood. Sorry, I can't even talk. But and there's a pool next to it, of course. That's why it's a fucking pool house. And we're just chilling. We're smoking a blunt. And we have these tabs still, and I'm like, let's drop them. I can stay out that night. I'm good. And he's like, all right. Put it on my tongue. We smoke another blunt, and then we leave the pool house and go to the benches next to Food Line. We're just chilling. At this point, it's like 6, 7 p.m., somewhere around there. I don't know, somewhere around there. And then we see the dude again that we saw at not Walmart, McDonald's in the corner that was or trying to hide him drinking vodka. And he's kind of stumbling. He's kind of whatever. And he comes up to us, starts talking to us, pretty fucking drunk. And he's like, "You trying to smoke?" And we just smoke a bowl with him, chilling, just talking, drinking. Don't mind we fucking dropped these tabs like 30 minutes ago, something like that. And out of nowhere, he just starts throwing up everywhere. And then once he's done throwing up, he's just like, "I see 3 of you." Like, he sees three of everything. He's that drunk. And he's just like, after that, he's just like, "Do you have anywhere where I can sleep?" And we looked at each other and we're like, "The pool house." You can sleep at the pool house. And I don't know, this is not a very good idea at all. But we told him to sleep at the pool house. And he did. So we took him to the pool house. I don't know what happened. We didn't stick around after that. We just left. And then we went back to the benches, chilling at Food Lion. And we're just talking. I think we smoke some more, maybe. And then it's like 9, 10, near that, 10, 11. And the parking lot's empty at Food Lion. All of them just empty. And this is when it starts hitting me really hard. On the way to like, the benches are here, Food Lion's right here, and there's like some trees and stuff on the way there. And I look at trees and they look like fucking like snakes trying to like come at me and shit. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like they're pretty far away from me, and I'm just like they're up on me. And so I keep walking. Then we just sit at a bench right in front of Food Lion, like next to a snack machine and Redbox or whatever. They're usually next or in the front of grocery stores, Redbox is. And I just look in front of me and the parking lot's empty. And when roads are old, they're cracked and all that shit. And then like the parking lot lights really bright and all that. Then I look at the ground and the cracks are like moving like snakes, like repeating pattern over and over. Just like cracks are moving crazy. And then the lights are like going from like it was acting like the sun, but really like fast. Like every couple seconds it'll go dark light, like in like a sun motion, like in 24-hour motion of the sun and the moon, just going light, a little darker, dark, a little lighter, light. So yeah. And I'm just, everything just making patterns. Everything's like, and then streaming my hands. I see like streams, like my hand. I do that, and I'd see a stream, like my hand in every frame. And yeah, and I'm just like, whoa, like I'm fucking tripping. I've never felt like this before. We're laughing, like geeking out, just like laughing at each other. Then after that, we go back to the pool house, right? We just go. And we go in there, and red liquid throw up everywhere. The dude that we told him to sleep at the pool house. He just laying there, just like out. And he had a book bag. And I looked in his pocket. Like, I don't like stealing shit, but I was young and I was tripping. And your state of mind and your morals bend when you're in that state of mind. And I regret it. So I look in his pocket and I see like a little bag with white shit in it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Now I know what it is, because I was 14 then, now I'm 17. And it was Coke, a G Coke. And I didn't take it because I didn't know what it was. So we just took his book bag, looked through it. We got like 3 bowls. One of them was a dope ass like Sherlock pipe, glass bowl, grinder with weed in it, a scale, and maybe like pendants, like glass necklace, maybe. I don't know, something like that. And we're like, dope, this is dope. Put the backpack back. We took all this stuff, went home, looked at it, watching TV, and and then we smoked with the bowl once, and then I was like, this shit's smooth as fuck. This shit's nice. And then, yeah. And then I'm still tripping. I'm wide awake, and he's asleep. He always does every time we trip. Always tired when you're when you're tripping. Like, I can't sleep when I'm tripping. And he goes to sleep. And it's about like 12:31 in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to go to sleep. So I got my bowl. Like, I got one of the bowls because I left all the rest of the stuff there. And it was just clean, just like haven't been used bowl. And I just called my dude Clam. His name's Sean, but I call him Clam because, long story. I'll probably say it in another video, whatever. And I go to his house. It's probably like a mile or two away. Longboard, paranoid. I run away from every car because I thought it was the cop or something. I was tripping. So like, even if I wasn't tripping and I was that young, I would still. I was just paranoid. I mean, I can get caught after curfew, so that's a reason. And then I get to the house, and I was like, dude, sneak out. And then because I texted him, I was like, sneak out. And he couldn't for some reason. It was too loud or some stupid reason. Now he has a 2-story house. He's a pretty big house. And I was like, yo, make a fucking rope. Make a rope and climb down it like a fucking mountain climber. And we tried it. He'd throw down the rope at me, and I would see if I can climb it, but it just wasn't sturdy. I was like, fuck. I thought about it. I was thinking. I was like, what can we do? And I was like, do you have a bucket? He's like, why? I was like, just get a bucket. And he got a bucket, like a metal Easter bucket. Metal, yeah. And it was around that time. It was like near your Easter time, whatever, spring. And we tied the rope around the bucket and just took a hit. He pulled it up, took a hit, and then he pulled it back down or let it back down. I took a hit. Like, we're just passing the bucket back and forth, up and down. And yeah, it was fun. We were just talking, smoking. Like, if you saw it from a distance, you'd laugh your ass off because we just look funny, just like just smoking. Oh, here you go, bro. That shit's funny. But I ride back home. It's like 5 in the morning. And I knock on my parents' door. And I just go back inside. And my parents are pissed. I didn't get grounded, so it's whatever. And I think I stayed up that whole night. I'm not positive. But that's a story of me taking my first synthetic acid trip. It was a pretty good trip, but I do not recommend taking it. And stay positive. Peace.